Hi everybody, welcome back to Moonface Tarot 1111. Today we're going to be doing a different kind of video. I wanted to open up communication and get your guys' opinions on J-Lo's This Is Me Now video. I watched the video. There were a lot of things that I understood personally, but being that I do know about the twin flame journey and also higher level soulmates, spirituality, going within the whole thing, right? And I think people in this kind of community forget that there are so many people who don't know about this, or because it's not logical, would never get it. And it's proven that they didn't. They definitely didn't. This video was not received well. I don't think it helped. All the footage basically depicting her in a more masculine kind of egotistical energy. But I just wanted to touch on the music video and not the documentary, okay? So I'm not judging her as a person, because what she does with her life, of course, is none of my business. I'm just asking you guys how you felt about the video. So I'm going to go through some key points and things that I understood and see if maybe, other people were on the same page, completely went over people's heads, or if they just hated it because they hate her. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, so we have, when the video starts, there's a clear cube, right? And the person that she's with, gets angry, and then they begin this tug of war, and they are tied to each other, which I viewed as karmic ties, okay? Her and the person that she's dancing with are tied together with a white rope, right? And then as they pan out and they show you other couples and other clear cubes, giving not an idea, but giving a bird's eye view into other relationships. Some of these ropes were red, which is the red string of destiny, okay? Now, she goes through this whole song and dance, literally, okay, and the pushing and the pulling until she finally cuts the cord, which is cutting her karmic ties. She goes through, 4 marriages, 4 divorces in this video. And it shows her destructive, more egotistical energy, and her friends have to step in and be like, you have a major problem, okay? And then that takes her into the dark night of the soul, right? And the dark night of the soul is where you finally see all of the things that you don't like about yourself, and how basically how much you play a part in how things have turned out and your own suffering, okay? So it's not something that anybody likes going through, but if you are on this type of life journey, it's crucial that this happens in order to not only spark your healing, but also take you further. Okay, so once you go through that, once you start to heal yourself, you begin to actually find out who you actually are. So you find out who you are without all of everybody else's opinions, inputs, and who everybody wanted you to be, and also what they wanted you to believe in. You find your own belief system. And then you start to change your life depending on, you know, your final goals or different things. You release the past, and that's not easy. It's actually really hard, and it can take people a really long time to go through this phase. She finds her inner child as well. Okay? In the darkness, she finds her wounded inner child who tells her she didn't love her enough. She didn't get enough love from her. And this is still part, you know, of the dark night of the soul. When you find that inner child and you realize that the things that you put up with are because of that past trauma. And because you've pushed it all down and you didn't acknowledge that past trauma, you just kind of kept hurting yourself, and you started accepting things that you should have never accepted because you did not have self-love. That's part of that as well. Okay? So after she heals, you know, the inner child, she surrenders, right? And that's when the, you know, what will be kind of moment takes place. And after that, she ends up running into Ben at the end of the video, okay? I have no doubt in my mind that she thinks they are twin flames. This entire video is about that entire journey. The Rose Factory, her heart breaking down when they broke up the first time, okay? All of that she put out in a very artistic way. A lot of people didn't understand the zodiacs, okay? They didn't understand what they were, how they played a part and everything. But when you know anything about astrology, a certain planetary alignment shifts the energy, and during that shift, different things happen to us all, right? Whether you believe in it or you don't, it still has an effect over you, okay? Because we live in a world where we do also have other planets and space, and it just is facts. It's facts. So they didn't understand the zodiacs, and they're kind of giving her a lot of shit over this. I don't know. I think in a weird way, she was kind of trying to bring awareness to all of this, but she just did it in a bad way when she had the documentary and everybody seeing the inner workings and how she handled things, and how she, you know, her and Ben not reacted, but like how they were together. But I just wanted to point out too that she is definitely more in masculine energy and he is more in feminine energy. I talk all the time that it has nothing to do with gender, and this is a very good example of that. So, if you liked it, let me know. If you hated it, let me know. And I am sending you guys love and light always.